This is Uncensored Conservatism, episode 262, the Constitutional Convention of 1787. We will begin this morning with Mr. Jackson reading the final text of the Constitution. He did so. It is said that the difference between the Catholics and the Protestants is that the Pope considers the Catholic Church infallible, while the Church of England considers they can do no wrong. There are parts of this Constitution I disagree with, and I view it as embarking on an experiment. Now, a wise French woman once told her sister, "I've never met anyone other than myself who is so right." The fallacy of infallibility in ourselves, right? So I stand before you to support this document despite its faults. I seriously doubt a future convention could achieve what we have done. We are a room of distinguished men who brought with us our life experiences, our beliefs, and our prejudices. We fought for our states. We fought for our principles. The rhetoric was heated at times as we earnestly strive to create something, and I'm astounded at how close we actually came to perfection. What we created will impress our foreign friends and adversaries alike. If we are to leave this room and undermine our work, the sword may be the only solution left. And I see that Mr. Patterson has rejoined us here today. And I wish that everyone in this room will join me in signing this Constitution, not because you agree with it, but because we have poured our heart and soul into its creation. If it's not too late, may I suggest that representation for the first Congress be changed from 40,000 to 30,000. It would not be an absolute rule, but a guideline for future Congresses. As president of this convention, I have excused myself from the debates, nor did I cast a single vote or give a single opinion on any matter. Being that our task is nearing its end, I must now speak. The idea that the House is too small to reflect the people at large is too big of a problem to ignore. I don't wish to delay us any longer, but I shall request that the suggestion of Mr. Gorham be considered as one final decision of us all. I support this minor concession, as I wish all of us will agree to this document. By a vote of 11-0, it was approved. Then the last motion before the convention is that we sign the Constitution in the presence of one another. Are there any objections before we do so? The names of many who signed this Constitution will go down in history with greatness. My name shall not be among them. I will not sign this Constitution out of service to my conscience, and I show no disrespect to anyone in this room, nor should my decision be construed as working against it outside these walls. I wish not to partake of the confusion this document will produce. Like you, Randolph, I have problems with it, but the option is confusion or anarchy. Signing it is simply a formality, showing that all the states but one were represented here. Then maybe we should all just sign the letter to Congress. If not, then I'll gladly sign the Constitution. The refusal of some men in this room to sign the Constitution may have enormous consequences. Some have a large voice in your home state. A refusal to sign could be construed by people as a signal against ratification. This Constitution is far removed from anything I would have liked, but it offers a chance for good. And I'm going to take those chances over anarchy. When I spoke earlier, I referred to no one, especially you, Mr. Randolph. In fact, we should all express our gratitude to you, Mr. Randolph, for introducing the plan months ago and creating the framework around which the document is built. And I appreciate your views and your objections, but I wish for you to put them aside and join us in signing the Constitution. Dr. Franklin, I respect you and I realize this is a momentous decision and one I may later regret. But I cannot sign something with which I disagree. Holding out this plan as the final product of our labors would produce the anarchy we wish to avoid. Over these many months, I have approached our deliberations with an open mind and tried to see all these issues from all sides. Now, in Massachusetts, I was a witness to democracy, which devolved into mob rule and violence. I was also a witness to the opposite, the oppression by the government in response. The collision between the state and national governments in this Constitution is inevitable, and it will be subject this country to the same convulsions my state experienced. It could be over taxes. It could be over the admission of a new state. But most likely, it will be over the institution of slavery. But rest assured, it will happen. Well, all this talking and speech giving is doing nothing. You want to sign it? Great. You don't want to sign it? Great. As for me, I'm prepared to sign it and further pledge my support to ratify it in South Carolina. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What friggin' difference does it make if someone doesn't sign it? I have one last question. What about Jackson's journal? Give it to General Washington for safekeeping. After this thing is ratified, if it is ratified, he could do whatever he wants with it. It was approved 11-0. The delegates then signed the Constitution, and the rest is history. As they left, James Madison and Benjamin Franklin spoke. Dr. Franklin, the chair General Washington sat in. As the debates continued, I noticed the sun on it. Yes, funny story about that chair. The artist who designed it could not tell whether the sun was rising or setting. So given what we've accomplished over these months, what do you think, James? Is the sun rising or setting? I have the happiness to know it is a rising sun. You're an optimistic man, James. I wish to share in your optimism. They parted, and Madison caught up with Governor Morris. Sir, I would like to thank you for your efforts. That's what I was sent here to do. The hard part now begins. We might have to convince the people of what we created, and there's going to be a lot of opposition. Yeah, we witnessed it in there over these months. But I was wondering, Franklin's speech this morning, were they his words or your words? Secrecy, James, secrecy. One will never know. As Franklin left, a woman approached him on the street. Dr. Franklin, the bells are ringing. Have we formed a new government? Indeed we have. What kind of government is it, Dr. Franklin? A republic, my good woman. A republic, if we can keep it.